What's going on, guys? Monkey Moo here, and yeah, you heard the title and the thumbnail and everything right. Black Ops 6 made it on the news, and they're talking about anti-cheat Ricochet. Like, if it's a new feature, like if this new AI tool that they have is the best
Activision's
thing
highly
ever.
anticipated Black Ops 6 debuted on all major gaming consoles Friday, but even on day one, the company's already expecting online cheaters to be an issue.
And let me just freeze frame right here because that's my face. That's my face when I heard that first sentence. What is going on? What do they mean? I know that people have been cheating even before day one release, but what's new with
So
anti-cheat?
Activision is tackling that issue head on using artificial intelligence. The gaming company says its AI method will be utilized to remove anyone using cheats within their first hour of playing online.
Well, I guess that answers my question. For anyone cheating, you won't be able to play on that account after 1 hour. And then you just have to make another account the next hour with a number. Because, you got money like that to buy cheats and make cheat software, so you have enough money to get fake phone numbers and link them. No matter how hard they tried to stop you guys, you still can just buy a text now number and get the verification code and bada bing bada boom. Man, are cheaters really taking over Call of Duty? Is this new AI tool really going to be working for Black Ops 6? Because I've hopped on a couple games of multiplayer, and well, the skill gap, not that skill gapping.
And Gene Park joins us now. He's a reporter for the Washington Post and covers all things video games and gaming culture.
Forgive me, but I have no idea who this is, and do you?
So, Gene, give us some context. How are people cheating on Call of Duty games even on release day?
This man just goes and talks about how they can get into the source code and nonsense. He doesn't really get into the real issue of DMA cheats and how two PCs, can be used in conjunction to seem like the game that's running Call of Duty doesn't have a cheat software. So people who have spent the money and time to build this two setup of DMA cheats, they are basically indetectable and they cannot be banned within that hour.
Sure. Well, it's important to note, first of all, that cheaters are rampant.
But there are millions of people playing Call of Duty every day, and the chance of finding a cheater may be low. But still, there are organized groups of cheaters and hackers who are able to dive into the software code and kind of recreate circumstances where players will make it easy to win. So cheater players will have what's called an aimbot, which will automatically help you aim right at your enemies wherever they might be, and that's not going to fly. So Activision has developed a new kind of AI-driven anti-cheat model, and they call it RICOCHET.
And just pause it right here. You're going to notice that as soon as he says Ricochet, the girl just immediately talks. Like, boom. Like, we knew what you was going to say. We have this all planned out. Obviously, it's a pre-scripted interview. But what I believe is that they are really trying to hone and drive the AI-driven anti-cheat. Now, Ricochet 2.0 is something better.
Tell us about how does Ricochet actually work? How does it remove these cheaters?
Sure. Well, it's detecting patterns and behaviors, and what it is that, from what I understand, they fed this AI model actual data from professional players, because Call of Duty is a professionally played esport, and they're able to kind of compare and contrast what is an actual skilled player versus a player who is just automatically just.
And I'll just pause right here real quick. You gotta remember that Black Ops 6 and any Call of Duty from now on, and even back then, was a professional esports game. And it still is. There are tournaments for this. They are hundreds to not millions of dollars for tournaments. I mean, like, the fact that cheaters are running rampant on this game is absolutely wild. And the Ricochet needs to be better. Hopefully this AI is
zooming
better.
into someone's head and just able to pinpoint and shoot right away. So the Ricochet, this AI model anti-cheat system is able to kind of identify that behavior right away and know okay, this is not a real professional player.
Now, as you can see, as I was watching this, I actually did pause this. This literally blew my mind because, what do you mean? You're trying to call, Like, I'm a little frustrated, but at the same time, glad that they might do something to help us people who don't cheat. There are so many people out there who cheat, and like they said, if you are playing the game and your gameplay doesn't match your actual skill level, my guy,
This player is not nearly as good as they should be.
Do you see this new Ricochet AI model being employed elsewhere in other games?
And she goes on to ask that question. He basically says that the rest of the entire industry should be looking towards Ricochet as a new model for anti-cheat, and they're also trying to say that cheaters are trying to get their way into the source code of Ricochet, but they won't for some reason or some other way. I don't know exactly what they're hiding, but what I can tell you for sure, that face right there that she's putting on is my face right now, the face of utter bullshit, because I know cheaters on the game day one beta, okay, alpha, like pre-alpha. Come on now. But what do you guys think? Do you think Ricochet 2.0 is actually going to be a good thing for Black Ops 6? Have you experienced any cheaters in Black Ops 6 so far? And do you guys want to see a Liberty Falls guide Easter egg? Because it's coming out soon. And a squad Easter egg with some randoms is coming out too. Stay tuned for those two videos.